drinks, bullets. Time to bring it on. So, I just got off of work. Got me a couple of, got me some drink. Man, I already know that I'm not going to be able to get any, thought I was going to have some double XP, but that's all gone. So we're going to use the tokens, see what we can get going on over here right now. Whew, all right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I wonder where I shall camp today. Oh, man. What should I use? Pretty sure you're going to be camping on me. Or maybe I'm going to get dropped right in the middle of a game. It happens to me a lot. Yeah.
Hold ahead.
Right in the middle of the game.
Enemy threats in the AO. Weapons hot.
Alright, let's
Friendly
go this
UAV
way.
overhead. You've lost the lead, soldier.
Enemy at the back alley.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Where are you? Show me. Ah, there's one.
Enemy at the back alley.
Planting Claymore.
Ooh.
Need medical.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What? He jumped and I didn't kill him? Get out of here. Seriously? Wow. 1 for 1, huh? Or I'm 2 for 2. I'm 1 and 2, huh?
Enemy at the woods.
Less than a minute. Clock's ticking, lads. Let's go. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Planting Claymore. Dropped him.
2 and 2. Ha! 2 and 3. 2 and 3 and
Got
3.
control.
3 and
30
3.
seconds. Time's up. Move your asses. Friendly UAV overhead.
Flash out.
Enemy at the barrel.
Planting Claymore.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Dang, missed him.
Round the fight. Solid work.
I'll drink to that. I think I went even. Yes, I went even. You know what it means to go even. One thing that I'm proud of is that I actually have money, or have Call of Duty points that I can spend, but I'm not going to spend. I wonder how come they didn't put it, maybe Maybe they'll do double XP in 10 hours? Because I know normally they do like double XP for like the last... I thought they did it the last 3 days. I guess they do it the last 2 days. Hardcore Dumb broadcast. Let's see, where am I going to camp at today? Hello. You're gaming with Demry. I'm going to be camping on you today. Let's find out where we're going to camp from. If I had a sniper, maybe I would go up there and try to protect A. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Capture and defend the objectives. Securing Alpha.
Just run around like a chicken with her head cut off?
Alpha secure. We're in the lead. Hostiles at Bravo, go.
Dang, already?
Planting Claymore.
We've lost B.
Target down.
He ran into my Claymore. It sucks to be you.
Planting Claymore. Loading. Target down.
Sucks to be you.
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back. Reloading.
He puts crawling. Is there nobody up there? Oh, there's nobody up here. Oh, seriously?
We're taking Bravo.
Seriously, there's nobody up here at B. Really? Just say that you get shot in my ass.
Got Bravo.
Said that. I was like, I'm probably gonna get shot in my ass.
Your team at Bravo.
Oh my god. Were they just waiting for it?
Check your fire.
How many of us is there? Really?
We've lost B.
Huh. That was interesting. Ha, revenge is mine.
Planting Claymore. Flash out.
Where is this? Where am I? God, I'm lost.
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back. Securing Bravo.
Planting Claymore.
Oh, don't scare me like that, buddy.
Incoming rounds. Changing mag. Securing Bravo.
Planting Claymore.
Bravo secure. Enemy UAV overhead.
I try not to die. Oh, wow. Get over there.
Reloading. Securing Charlie.
Loading.
objectives.
What
Lock it
the
down.
heck? All I did was, wow, somebody shot me with like a submachine gun. I was jumping down. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Assist your team at B. Lost Bravo.
What the hell? Where am I getting shot from?
Enemy precision. Enemy UAV overhead.
Wait up, James. Not ready.
Enemy's halfway there. Step it up.
What the hell? I
They've
didn't
got
even
two
see I was
objectives.
there.
Keep it. Securing Charlie.
Oh my god, he was up in there just camping.
Capture Charlie.
The guy over A just camping. Oh my god, I can't fucking. Wow, I can't even see where people are shooting me from anymore.
Enemy UAV
Need to reload.
overhead. We've got two objectives. Lock it down.
Enemy at the office.
Oh Jesus, I'm just cannon fodder now, aren't I? Where am I? Wow, 4 and 9? Oh my goodness, I am so far behind in kills.
Allied cluster strike inbound.
Yeah, right,
Your
bitch.
team at Alpha.
Dang, why I gotta be broad? Let's go.
We've lost Alpha. Securing Bravo.
Oh, that's what's going on.
We're taking Bravo. Enemy holds two objectives. Take them back.
We're getting our butt hops kicked.
Assist your team at
I
Charlie.
knew sooner or later my teammate was gonna shoot me in the back of the head.
Securing Alpha.
Sure, you go out there. I'm tired of getting shot.
We're holding Alpha.
He's coming up behind you. For some reason, I just can't really kill anybody. I thought it was the alcohol, but it's not. Me.
Back up to Charlie.
Wow.
We're
Really?
taking Bravo. We've got two objectives. Lock it down. Enemy UAV overhead. We've lost C.
behind the garbage can. Really?
Securing Bravo.
Can't jump over that wall?
Got that one.
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take. Securing Charlie.
Oh my god.
Enemy cruise missile
this
incoming.
sucks.
Charlie secure. Enemy care package inbound. Losing C.
Frag out.
Lost Charlie.
Oh, they picked me up.
We're getting hammered. Step it up.
Oh shit.
Need backup at Alpha. Securing B. Get those positions. We're being dominated. We're on Alpha. Stand by.
Load in.
Learn from the loss. Come back harder.
My god, I just sucked horribly that game. Whee! Hey, that's all I got. Wait, how much did I get? Man, I didn't get much. I'll tell you that much. An hour of double XP total. Oh, that's right. I should change my scope on that.
Movement on the first deck. Right, coming from the other side.
Seem to do okay. See how well I can do on this.
Capture and defend the objectives. Securing Alpha. Got Alpha. Hostiles are taking Bravo.
Frag out.
Changing Mac.
Changing back.
Hostiles.
Got one.
Gotta reload.
Oh my god, he killed me. I just got on it too. So much for my kill streak.
I'm hit!
Grenade out. Send a decoy.
Losing Alpha.
Man.
26.
Oh man. God, they're all in our
Enemy at
spawn
the
now.
Losing B.
Really?
Bravo.
Send a charge.
011.
Okay.
Contact.
Let's see. See now that this game is pretty much over.
Reloading.
They've got 2 objectives. Keep hit. Losing A.
Frag out.
What is this, like amateur hour?
Grenade out.
Securing Bravo.
Shots one.
My bad, bro.
Contact.
Like I said, I'm a,
Enemy VTOL in the AO.
it's supposed to be amateur hour. Like it's like they're just dying. My team is just dying. Jesus. It's like I'm just gonna keep feeding them.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Really? Are you guys just going for kill streaks or something? Is that what's happening?
Friendly UAV overhead.
It's too late. Somebody went and got themselves a gun
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take
or
cover.
something. That was amazing. The tail end of that explosion killed me.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Popping smoke.
Hello? 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 My bad, I got in late.
Oh no, it's okay, brother. Like,
Enemy UAV overhead.
I would like to say that this team is
Reloading.
decent, but no.
Are they trying at least?
No. They're like camping in the back. There's like 3 of them camping in the back, bruh.
I got movement.
Damn.
So, I mean, like, you can take a look and see what the score is. I mean,
Enemy
like,
cruise missile incoming.
only thing I can say is, like, you know,
Oh, god damn.
you might want to, I mean, you might want to try not to go negative.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this.
Enemy at the center.
Yeah, this is pretty much...
Popping smoke on B.
Ah, thanks, dude. I mean,
Securing Bravo.
Hey, got you, got you. Oh, how the fuck did he dodge all of that?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh, fuck, we barely capped.
Enemies halfway there. Step it
Popping
up.
smoke on B.
We're taking Bravo.
I'm gonna cover down the line over here. Where the stream is at.
Securing Bravo. Bravo secure.
shit, I'm blind.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck! Who jumped in front of me? My bad.
Oh, I'm looking at B. I'm gonna die soon, though.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Because maybe one of my teammates is gonna shoot a rocket at me again. Huh.
Sold in the house.
Everybody going to B.
We're holding 2. We have the advantage. Friendly UAV overhead.
And then there's always that group of people that wants to push hella hard towards C. So they're gonna try to cap all 3 places.
You're
but,
needed at Bravo.
yeah, that just happens, bruh.
Enemy at the center.
Swear to goodness.
Oh, how the fuck?
We just got,
Hell yeah,
we just got 2 positions, so
Yeah, I know, but these guys keep pushing C.
Stop pushing C and just hold these two so we can try to get the lead back. Then you guys can like run and die and give them kill streaks. See, they already started spawning and everything. Jesus Christ.
Enemy at the back alley.
Oh, hell no, bro. How the fuck? Just hold down, B.
Yeah, just take your camping positions and protect B and A. That's it. You don't have to go after C. But then again, you know.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh well.
Popping smoke.
One down.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Frag out.
Reloading.
All out, reloading.
I light those motherfuckers up.
We've taken the lead.
Have we now?
Grenade out.
Enemy at the center.
Bro, how the fuck does he know he's pushing A? Center building? Oh, yeah.
They see me.
Third floor hallway.
Got your 6.
Enemy at the back alley.
Target spotted.
Keep fighting, we got this. Friendly UAV overhead. Slinging a stunner.
Got your 6.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
The win.
Nice win. Thank you. Good comeback.
Comeback. The comeback.
Good comeback. That was all thanks to you, though. Jesus Christ. Whew. Another like some drinks and bullets. Woo! I shall drink to that. And after this, I think I'm gonna go and play some Ghosts. Ghosts of Shishima. Shushuma. Sashimi. Look at that. Double XP with 10% XP boost. And I've just barely went to like Battle Pass 44. The Malusur Think Factory. I know for a fact that I am going to lose. Screw that.
Enemy incoming. Weapons ready.
Honestly, I don't think I want to have a... I don't think I want to have a Juggernaut on this stage. This is like it sucks. Oh, that's a year.
We have taken the lead. Focus.
Dang, man. I have to take that mount off, that auto mount off. It's getting annoying. Wow. I just saved your life. Over on that box. Dang, man. Really? You on that box and you couldn't hit anybody?
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover.
I hope you kill the guy that killed me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
On track.
Enemy at the shipping area.
Duh. This is a camping stage. What do you expect?
Enemy at the junkyard.
You expect them to just
Enemy personal
run
radar
out in the
overhead.
middle and just let you shoot them? Wow, really? Wow, I missed them both. Gosh, what am I, like 2 and 9 now?
Allied UAV overhead. We have taken the lead.
Now I'm gonna have to go back to aiming school. Yeah, I had to go back to aiming school. Jesus.
Enemy at the warehouse. Friendly vid. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Friendly Wilson on station. Beginning sweep.
Oh my god, I didn't even know I was over there. I guess we just gotta camp hard, huh?
Enemy movement!
Wow, they got one. Like what, 1 in 12 now? 7.
We're halfway there. Keep going.
I had a
Enemy at the shipping area.
team that's good enough to carry me. Jesus Christ.
Reloading!
Enemy at the boiler room.
How do we deal with...
Enemy personal radar overhead. The enemy has the lead.
Really?
The lead is ours. Keep pushing.
I think they're looking for me. Like 4
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm like 4 and 9.
We are in command here.
That's interesting. He was still able to see me.
Enemy at the junkyard.
That double enter.
Enemy at the shipping area.
Allied UAV overhead. Friendly care package inbound.
Enemy at the bridge. UAV down.
Friendly turret deployed.
Oh, he was up on a roof.
Plain and Claymore!
Enemy at the warehouse. Enemy at the warehouse.
That's what you get!
Throwing grenade!
I hit my head, man. My wig is cracked. I don't know how that.
1 minute remaining. Time is with us. Push to victory.
Man, I'm going negative.
Allied UAV overhead.
The warehouse.
Fucking spawn camper,
Good.
bro.
Our face and you was well placed.
Regular. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, man, you didn't know that was the name of this game? Call of Duty Modern Camper?
Apparently.
Yeah, man, pitchforks and RVs. Everybody's out there with their ATVs just having a good old time with their guitars and shit. You don't see that? Get those boys. Baskin's Camping Koozie? Via Incursion. I'll take off sleight of hand. Of course, with suppression. A light machine gun with suppression on it? Well, they might be mad at me. They might be like,
Roger, 7-1. Target acquired. Weapons free in 5 seconds.
You camper, hate you, hate your guts.
Ignition is good.
You
Real good.
stink. You stink, Jerry. That's right. Good job.
Get your teeth out. Time to hide.
If I can get there to it or not. Looks like he will, or he or she wants it. Okay.
We're in control.
Target down.
Ooh. There's a lot of rain going on around here. Get a chance to use my suppressed LMG.
Kill the hostile.
Man, one shot, one kill. Ragdoll them. Anybody got any eyes on them? Anybody know where they're spawning from? They're still in their spawn? Like, what's happening?
What a bitch.
Thanks, dude.
Drop point set.
Appreciate that. Like, I'm over here on their spawn side, I guess, by the pool. Anyone anybody have eyes on them? I guess they're still spawning from over here, maybe?
Enemy UAV overhead.
I don't think I'm invisible to UAVs. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Are they still spawning by the pool? No? Are they spawning someplace else? Maybe? Did we spawn flip? I guess we spawn flipped there, huh?
That's bullshit.
I mean, did
Enemy care package
we
inbound.
spawn flip? I think we did.
Killed one.
Yep. I guess we did spawn flip. All right. Well, we're on the other side. Whoa! What the hell? I didn't even see where I'm at. Wow.
Enemy VTOL in the AO.
Really, guys? You guys gave him a beetle?
Drop point set.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
But he came from the others. Wow. The guy made it look like he came from a secret doorway. What the hell? Oh, we're like barely winning.
Yeah.
Reloading.
Stand by for danger close.
Oh my god, what are you guys doing? You're just running and dying? That's what's
Halfway
going
there.
on?
Keep fighting.
You're just like running to your dooms? Like what's happening? Somebody communicate with me. Tell me what's going on. Why is there radio silence? Are they camping? Are they running around in circles? Like, what's going on? What's happening? Are they all in the dome?
Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
Wow.
Ready for tasking. What?
Well, at least I know like double XP is working for like the weapons. Jesus Christ. God, I haven't gamed like it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ha, gotcha, sucker.
Drop point set.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Confirmed kill.
Oh, there's one guy by the pool inside of the containers. Got him.
You're set, got one. Behind us now. Whoever was by the pool.
Yeah, so there's a guy. There's a guy inside of the
Friendly
palace,
UAV
the
online.
palace dome.
Yeah.
Are we still winning? Oh yeah, we're still winning. All right.
Reloading.
There's a guy camping by the wall by our spawn.
Confirmed
Oh
kill.
wow, I got a double kill. Nice. I got the guy that was camping by our wall. Nice. And I got a double kill. Like his little boyfriend
Less than a minute.
ran up there with me.
We're almost there.
Right into my
Let's
bullet.
bring it home.
Normally people can run in front of my bullets and not even get hit. But somehow
Drop
this
point.
Enemy
guy
UAV
did.
overhead. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
What the hell?
30 seconds. Time's up. Get moving. Grenade out! Enemy capacity stop.
What the hell? He hit me with a one shot?
Grenade out!
This damn game.
Easy prey, easy hit. Good work.
Yes, I finally went positive. Fuck yeah, America, baby. America. Yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. The other team lost their intelligence. America. Fuck yeah. Man, I almost feel like playing Fighter Z now. Jeez. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll play some Fighter Z. Because Gunrunner, Hardcore Team Deathmatch. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. You ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready for my wisdom? Are you ready for my wisdom, baby? I'm about to give you some of this good wisdom.
Enemy threat to the AR. Weapons hot.
Enemy in the woods.
But he still spotted me.
Hostiles in the area.
Son. You can't run up behind me and catch these.
That one.
Son. Trying to catch these hot ones, Bullets and drinks. That's what you catching tonight. Bullets and drinks.
We're in the lead. Enemy's got the lead. Hustle up. We pulled ahead.
I got you 6.
Son. I got caught in the pincer attack. Bullets and drink. That's what I'm giving you. Whoa. I got tons of bullets. I'm running out of drink. So, somebody's gonna be catching something.
We're losing ground. Step it up.
That's how you feeling? That's how y'all feeling?
I'm on your 6.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
We've taken control. We've lost the lead.
Enemy in the woods.
In the area.
Ooh, I seen him catch him. Where did he catch him from? Son, remember me? Do you remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother? What? How was he up there? Oh, okay, he jumped. He's on top of the containers. On top of the containers in the woods. There's like 2 of them in the woods. Make sure you give him the hill command. Let our powers combine. We are double campers.
Friendly UAV overhead.
How was he able to do that so fast? He just... Huh. He does have a submachine gun.
Enemy at the woods.
Grenade out!
Hey, can you join my chat real... Sure, I can join your chat real fast. What's up? I'm gonna die soon anyway. It doesn't matter. Fine. Hey, what's going on, man? On what?
Like, not doing good.
What, on like call or something?
No, just in general.
Oh, no, man, really?
Yeah, like, not good.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I don't know you as a person, but, like, straight up, I'm actually, like, super struggling right now.
You're not on suicide watch right now, are you?
No. But, I mean, I've never been on that. I'm just... Man, to explain it, like, I don't know how old you are. I'm 24, but dude, I'm like having a pretty hard time just
We got female problems?
Not really that.
Oh, okay. What's going on, man?
I'm just like, I mean, you got Cold War.
No, actually, I don't. I wasn't planning.
How old are you?
Wasn't planning on it. I'm close to 40, dude. I'm like 37.
Alright, so maybe you can help. I mean, I've had it's not female problems, it's nothing like that. It's kind of like I have a feeling of not being good enough. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm a very smart person. Like, I'm in college. I went back to college. I lived in Colorado for a while. You know, I used to like sell drugs, like sell in an illegal way, things like that.
Okay.
But you know, I got a real job as in I was a bartender and a server at PF Chang's. I don't know if you ever heard of that franchise, but
yeah, I'm in Cali, so yeah, I heard of PF Chang's.
But I lost my job when the whole COVID thing happened.
Yeah.
So I had to move back to Tennessee. Now I'm 24 years old, and I decided I was gonna go back to college. So as of this moment, I'm about $16,000 in debt.
Holy shit!
Just because of college.
Yeah, that happens.
Like to graduate, and man, I'm struggling at this moment. I'm sitting here because I drank. You know, drinking never helps. It doesn't help most problems.
Nope,
but
not at all. I'm drinking
drank
right now with you too.
Yeah, well, I already been through it. I drank a lot. I'm a friendly person, but I get into my bad zone. I get to the point where, like, I get super fucking depressive, and you know, like, I'm too smart to be doing this shit. Like, I've always been smart. I just don't like to commit to irrelevant shit. I think college is stupid, but yet I'm in college. So I mean, it's what's weird is that, like, kid you not, you joining this party, I don't know you at all, but it was big. Like, very big. Because I kind of need, I don't know what you do with your life, I don't know who you are as a person, but straight up, like, I'm struggling with the fact that, like, I almost feel insignificant in a lot of things. Like, I'm pretty sure I met you on Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And we played, like, survival, things like that. But, dude, I don't know, man, I'm struggling.
I hear you. Okay, so a couple of things. One thing that I had to realize, and I came across this when I was like 16 years old. Okay. It's about acceptance, right? So one of the things, though, that you have to understand, though, is that a lot of this shit, it's actually set up for us to be distracted, right? Going to college, and I'm not sure exactly. You say you're in Tennessee right now, so there's plenty of different opportunities and things for you to do. You're 24. You have your whole life ahead of you. You may feel like you're a failure, or like maybe that you're feeling a little insignificant. But me, I really didn't start doing anything with my life that was like that you would consider normal until I turned like 30, dude. So like right now, I work for a utility company out here in California, and I wish that when I was younger, even if I was at your age, somebody would have told me that, hey, you know what? You don't have to go to college, and you don't have to go to college. You can start applying right now for entry-level positions. You can apply to like a water treatment plant. They're always looking for
Enemy at
people.
sprint.
Manual labor jobs. Those are those positions that actually need to be filled, because the older people, the blue-collar workers, they're getting old. They're dying, and they're not really like having enough people to fill those positions. So there's an opportunity for you there. You know, the other thing is, right now, like you may be a little bit in the debt. That's fine. It happens. It happens to all of us. The one thing you have to realize though is that college debt that you have like 30 years to pay it off.
Yeah, but it's paying it off. On top of that, like, so, you know, I have a buddy, he wanted me to be a lineman, you know?
Right.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I know.
that's a good job. It's a government job. It pays good money. But you do cap out at a certain point. And,
Enemy UAV
like,
overhead.
for me, I sit here, you know, this is my
Enemy at the
place
smokestack.
where I'm coming from.
Uh-huh.
We don't know each other, but I'm in a family of fucking doctors.
Okay.
Like, so it's almost expected for me to go through and become a doctor, things like this. And truthfully, I don't believe in it. Like, I fuck with a lot of drugs. Like, not drugs in a bad way. I don't mess with like heroin, crack, things like that. I don't do hardcore, but I have messed with a lot. And I don't know if you know who Joe Rogan is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan, always have. It's not just him, but for me, I feel like life is almost too short to not commit yourself to something that you absolutely love.
Right.
So, money's easy to make. Anybody can make money, like the stock market. I can go into the stock market right now and make a pretty good amount of money. When I say I'm in debt because, yeah, it's money that I don't necessarily have. But, you know, we all realize that 1% controls 99% of all of the money that goes around. And it's, I think the fulfillment and the how satisfied you are with what you're doing right now, for me, like, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with what I'm doing, even if it's college, whatever. I'm not satisfied in what I'm doing, because, like, I always feel like you can do better, you can do more, you can.
No, you're right. There's always that feeling, right? And
Enemy at the smokestack.
one of the things though that I've come to realize though is that what makes a lot of people easy targets for things though is because everybody wants to feel like they belong somewhere, right? They want to feel as though, like you said, they want to feel as though that they have a purpose, right?
Enemy UAV overhead.
And that's the thing that though that allows people to be swayed any way. Doesn't matter. It could be like, you could be thinking like the KKK, you could be thinking like Black Lives Matter, anything. The need to feel as though like you're important though. That's one of the things though that a lot of these people who take advantage of other people, that's what they feed off of though. They want people to feel like that though.
So, like, if you didn't want that, like, yeah, I want to feel important, but it's not the fact that, like, it's wanting to feel important. It's about actually making some type of difference. And, you know, I can't speak for much. You look at all the shit that's going on right now in this day and age. Like, I'm a white fucking male, so I have almost no room to speak. I've been very privileged. You know, like I said, my family are doctors, but I'm not ignorant as to what's going on. For me, it's just, I sit here and I wish more people would have done like DMT, dimethyltryptamine. I wish people have, and it's like a near-death experience, things like that. Like when you actually feel like you have died. And I don't know, man. I don't know if you've ever fucked with drugs or things like that. Ayahuasca, you know, I don't know if you've seen Avatar, the fucking Blue People movie. Just, it's not trying to sound irrelevant to the point. It's just saying that, like, people are really simple in general, and we are searching for some purpose that's so much bigger. And for me, like, when I do drink, you know, these are the things that I always get super fucking upset about, because I feel like people are not good. Like, people have never been good. If people were good, I think of it like Adam and Eve. You know, like, people are innately bad. You pick the apple. You were told specifically not to pick the fucking apple. Don't eat the apple. Don't mess with the fucking apple. But regardless, we did it. And
Right.
that's just people in a fucking nutshell. People do the wrong thing when you know it's right. Like, it's easy to be a good person. Like, easy. But I feel like everything is controlled. You know, I'm like Trump, Biden, fuck all that. I don't even think presidency matters. I think it's such a bigger picture and play, and we can't control it. It doesn't matter who the president is. Like, there's issues that are always going to be there. Like,
Right.
always.
Right.
Like, money does buy happiness to a certain extent, but happiness, it can't be bought. Like, happiness to the individual is something that you find for yourself. Like, you cannot buy your happiness. Your happiness is, how do you explain it? Like, your happiness, for me, it's like hiking, going out in nature, like living to an extent where you're not surrounded by people. And I don't know, man. It's super hard for me to express.
No, that's fine, dude. Like, I come across that a lot of times. Like one of my pet peeves though is not being able to, like, communicate and fully express to people what it is that I'm thinking. And like you said though, like Joe Rogan, yeah, he really likes doing that DMT, you know. And I've been kind of
everybody should know about it.
I've been kind of curious about it, but at the same time though, like, psychedelic drugs, you know, they don't affect me the same way that they do a lot of other people.
Disagree.
So
And
so like,
that's
for
my
me,
only.
I can do, like, for me, you know, like, people do mushrooms and everything, and I'm not sure if you've done that, but I've done it.
Yeah, I've done.
And so like,
yes.
when you know, like, when I'm around other people and we do mushrooms and things of that nature, like, they'll see things, you know, they'll see things and they'll trip off.
But
for me,
shrooms
yeah.
is nothing compared to DMT. Like, that's the difference.
Well, see, that's
100%.
Well, see, that's what I'm getting at, because I've never done it, so I can't really draw that comparison. But the one thing I can say though is that all the other psychedelic substances that you're supposed to take, where you hallucinate, I don't really hallucinate. I don't hallucinate. I actually.
Do you think harder? I mean,
yeah, I do.
Not necessarily about hallucinating. It's kind of just like the individual journey.
Right.
That person takes.
So like my journey is pretty much cerebral. So like, so what happens with me when I do drugs, or if I drink or anything like that, if I'm completely sloshed when I'm drinking, okay, my words get slurred. But before that fall off, no matter how much I drink, the way I'm talking to you right now is the same way that I'm always talking. So
You're drinking.
But that's what I'm saying though. Whether if I'm
the
sober,
same way. Like, you're literate. Like,
Right.
you're a good speaker, and that comes down to, like, brain, like, your cognitive function.
right?
So, like, for me, like, I'm pretty good at it. I can tell you that I've drank at least, 30 beers. And that's counting shots. Like, if we were to put it all together and I was talking to you right now, 30 beers, easy. And it has, for me, like, the cognitive function of what a person is. Alcohol is not good for you in any shape or form. Like, I've never thought alcohol is a good thing to do. It's fun. You can open up. Like, that's the only way I could even talk to you right now. Like, that's the only reason. But I do not think it's good for you.
Right.
Weed, I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in 4 years because, you know, I had a straight up panic attack that built into a fucking seizure.
Oh,
you know, and
nice.
that's very, very rare, very rare. Like, I smoked so much, man. I can't express it. Like, it was legal, you know, or not legal, but I was smoking half an ounce of weed to myself, and that's what I did. And I was in the best shape of my life. I'm a big dude. I'm pretty healthy. I live healthily. Like, healthily, excuse me. Like, I live healthy. But I have this fucking mental block that stops me from ever wanting to relate to people, because, like, I feel like everything that I do in my life and people that I talk to most of the time is just, it's ignorance, and it's...
Well, yeah, I mean, lots of times though, that's what's promoted a lot, you know. I mean, it's ignorance. I can't deny you with that. I'm not going to argue with you on that one though, because I mean, look at what's really popular right now. What's really popular is not being, you know, like, reasonable. It's being an irreasonable, ignorant person. I mean, like, look at the English language. The English language has been, like, warped and contorted to the point where it's like you don't even know what anybody is saying anymore, right? But I mean, you can say that it's the powers that be that are like making that happen, but at the same time, you know, it's what people themselves choose to do. Like, when I'm talking...
So, like, what do you feel like the popular trend is rolling to? Like, for me...
The popular trend, for me, I think the popular trend is turning into, you know, just people just, like, doing whatever. I think that, like, there's a giant breakdown in civilization and communication. You're gonna have, I mean, you know, the whole reason why we use the words that we use is because we had people agree on
what words,
whatever word that you use, whatever, doesn't matter, any word. Our language itself.
Are you religious?
No. Our words themselves, have been agreed on. Us as a society has agreed that the meaning of every word that we say means this. And what's happening right now is that we have so many people splintering and saying, and they're changing the very definitions of everything. And that in itself,
well, in what way? In what way?
Okay, so I'm gonna use like a little urban, use an urban term, right?
Yeah.
So do you know what fleek means?
Like, on fleek?
Yeah, on fleek. You know what that means?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, until like 2 years ago or like 3 years ago, fleek didn't even exist. That word did not exist. People, like, we're constantly creating new words, and we're constantly changing the very definitions of the other words that we even use. Like, when you're having a conversation with somebody, yeah, you know, like, they may be college educated, but at the same time, though, if they're trying to speak urban or hip or whatever, you know,
but like those words, like, is it that big of an impact? Like
right
fleek
now,
or like
right now it may not seem like it is, but give it another 2 years. Give it another 2 years, and you will literally have to look up what people mean, because what people
when they say it, yeah, but it's just like, we couldn't understand, you know, the first language. That, when I say first, I mean like Joe Rogan podcast. You should listen to his podcast. He's talking to this professor that goes to Harvard, and they literally talk about just what religion is and like things that they say. We will never understand ancient Hebrew. We can't put together. You use if you're on YouTube and you watch a video, and you watch a Russian video and you translate it, the translation is nowhere near what it actually is.
Right.
And that's literally what humanity has come down to.
Right.
So like so Fleek, like, yeah, we know what it means, but a lot of people never will. It's just going to be a terminology that people in the time will understand. But that's always been a part of history. So everything gets misconstrued, and we don't understand what. When you say you're not religious, like for me, dude, I went through something at too young of an age, like near-death experience, things like that. That's me. Everybody wants you to be Christian. Most, like, in the U.S. and things like that.
Yeah, that's because we're, the U.S.
very Christian-based.
It's a Christian nation, yeah.
I'm not Christian whatsoever. Like, I'm spiritual. That's the way I'd like to put it. Like, I do believe that there could be something bigger, but at the same time, I'm not opposed to anything that's ever existed. Like, I'm not opposed to somebody. You could be right. Anybody could be right. It's not my point in place to say that, this is what it is. But I can say this, like, I've been through it. Like, legitimately, DMT, dimethyltryptamine, is produced in your brain when you go to sleep. When you go to sleep and you dream, that's DMT being put in your brain. That's what only reason I fuck with Joe Rogan. Like, he's a smart person, and when they asked him, would you run for president, he was like, no.
No,
you're
a fucking idiot.
Well, he said I wouldn't want that job. Like, it's stupid. Like, you're not a person, you're a figure.
Right.
You're not a person that has their own opinions. You're a person that's basically you're a queen in chess. You're the person that has power, but you don't control it. Somebody else controls what you do.
Right.
And with that being said, that's most of people in general. Like, your opinion, like, it doesn't. I mean, I'm so ready for. Do you believe in consciousness?
Oh yeah.
Like, do you believe in consciousness to a point where, like, it can change? Like, people see things in a different light.
See, like those types of things, though, when it's dealing with consciousness and everything, though, like it's. I'm a firm believer of, like, things will happen for you, like, when you're ready. When your mind.
So do you think I was ready? Like this?
So I mean, like taking DMT and everything, though, like there's certain concepts, though, that a person should be kind of ready for, or should try to be ready for.
Hear me out on that.
Okay.
So I went in with an open mind frame. I had a bunch of friends that also did it with me. Same age, everything. What I took from it was significantly different from, what a lot of people. Everybody kind of got the same message. And I think there's a very set in stone message that people see. And, it's crazy to me that if you do listen to Joe Rogan and you listen to his podcast or anything like that, most of the time DMT is always brought up. And the reason that it's brought up is because it's very significant in a person's life. So I think I did it way too early. Like, I did it when I was fucking 19, like, I was very young. And my first roommate I ever lived with was 28 years old. He had tripped acid 500 times. But I was the person that found that he was fried. He mumbled when he spoke, but he was a smart person. Like, it's just, I feel like people aren't good. Like, in that, like, people innately are not good. very rarely will you find a person that's
Enemy at the dumpster.
good, like that actually cares for your best interest.
HQ contested.
Very rarely
We're at the
will you ever find somebody who actually cares for the well-being of humanity. Everybody's out for, you know, money or out for girls or things like that.
Oh, yeah.
And which is self-explanatory, but you know, you don't know me, but kid you not, like, I'm not a bad looking dude. I've done pretty well with my life, and it's, people are just, in my opinion, inevitably, they're bad. People are not good people. And you kind of proved to me that maybe I'm wrong. Like this right here, you're a random person, never met you, probably I will never meet you, but
Probably. But like you said though, you know, like it's all about like a person's like mind frame and everything though. I mean, like we played a game together, but then at the same time though, you did reach out to me and say, hey, you know what, I want to talk. I mean, I could say like, oh nah man, I don't have any time to do that, but that's not me, you know.
different people.
Yeah, different people, different walks of life, you know. That's just the way that it is for me, you know.
And then you could dive deeper, like to the why, like why. Because I've had, you know, when I did do. I'm here.
Okay.
When I did do it, you know, I had a person that legitimately, I remember him. You've done shrooms, correct?
Yeah.
So you know what that's about. You ever like DMT? Do you know what that's about?
No, I haven't.
Do
I've
you
never
have to
done
hit
it.
out of a crack pipe?
No, I haven't done anything like that. No.
That's the only time I've ever used a crack pipe. But you have to use a butane lighter. You light it up. You inhale. It tastes like fucking burnt rubber. But it's, you know, as soon as you hit it, like you fall back. And it's only 15 minutes. It's not long at all, but it's the most profound experience that you'd ever have. Like I said, I don't do anything hardcore, but this is the most hardcore thing I've ever done. Only time I've ever had to use like a crack pipe or things like that. But I've done shrooms a lot. I've done acid a lot. You know, I've been around the block when it comes down to those things, but none of that compares to what DMT is. And I wish people would kind of get that understanding. Like when you go to sleep at night and you dream, DMT is what makes you dream. Like when you're born and when you die, when people have those flashbacks and they're like, they see their whole entire life. That's DMT being flooded into your brain.
Well, see,
So
I'm under the impression that that's one of the things that happens a lot with people who do like crack too as well. So,
I disagree.
okay.
It's nothing the same.
No, I understand what
But
you're saying.
I've never
There's nothing
done
the same,
crack.
though. But for me though, like I'm in California, so I'm around people that like shoot up heroin and do all this other shit too. But one of the things though that I've seen that's like constant though, it's like these people seem to relive a specific moment or some type of fantasy.
So hit it with this. Crack, heroin, things like that. It doesn't get out of your system in 15 minutes.
Location secured.
Like that's all. It's 15 minutes.
Next HQ up.
And it has no adverse effects against your body. You're not gonna die from doing DMT. You're not gonna, you know, have a chance of dying. You do it and like it's surreal experiences. Like it's something that heroin, meth, they're stupid. No one's gonna do that unless they're addicted to it or, you know, have some need, had been involved in it. But DMT, like, you don't even crave to do it again. Like when you do it the first time, you don't sit there and be like, oh, I want to do it again. You're just kind of like, holy fucking shit. This, you know, you learn something. Learn. You're not gonna die from it. There's no chance of dying. It's big, man. I think it's gonna be the course changer for humanity in general. And that's on me. And I think that's why I get so upset, is because I did it at such a young age. And I've done it, you know, more than once. Not because I wanted to, but because it does make an impact. It's...
See, for me, it's one of those things where, like you said though, I've heard Rogan talk about it, and so I'm just like, I'm kind of curious about it, because like I said though, like, most things though, it's pretty cerebral for me. So for me, it's never been like, all right, well, if I do this, I'm gonna trip out, or yeah, anything like that. But all the while though, you know, like I said though, I'm a little curious because I want to know like exactly like how my brain will respond to that type of stimulus. Because I already know how I respond to stimuli like anything else.
I don't think it's a stimulant. Like it's a drug, but I mean it's nothing that I've ever done, and you know it's literally life changing. It's course changing. It changes your whole opinion about life. And
see, I don't know about that, because my whole opinion about life has already been changed and already been altered. I've already come to my conclusion of what life is and what the purpose of it is. So like me doing anything else, though, it won't really like change or alter that. Because I mean, fundamentally, you know, the conclusion that I came to is that fundamentally, everything that we know and everything that we think of is fake. It doesn't exist.
And I mean, what about the stuff that does exist?
Well, see, that's the thing, though. The stuff that does exist, it has a physical form, though. But
I don't think
you don't really know what anything is. We don't know what anything is.
And we never will. But I think is fake. Like that's my biggest reason in not believing in religion. Like the physical form of what we're going through right now is completely fake. We're living a virtual reality, and we're just going through it. You ask somebody if they're truly happy.
Well, see, like, when you're saying things about like virtual reality and everything like that, these are things like constructed though, in order to allow your mind to conceptualize what it's going through. So, you know, like when you're doing like DMT, and there was that movie with Jodie Foster. I forget the name of it. No, it wasn't The Arrival, but basically the aliens came in the form of her father, and she was trying to explain to everybody like what happened to her, and they're like, oh no, you're tripping. But lots of times though, that's what happens. You know, like your brain has to have something that it's familiar with in order for you to feel comfortable with whatever it is that you're experiencing. So like I was saying though, like for me, I've already come to the realization that any and everything is not real. Half of it, it's just like your interpretation of what's going on. Period. For me, it's just an interpretation of what's happening. So it doesn't. So no matter. That's probably the reason why I can do like different types of like drugs and be okay mentally, because of the fact that I know that whatever it is that I'm experiencing, it's a half truth. And when I say that it's a half truth is because like I'm making it real. That's where the movies like The Matrix comes in, the virtual reality comes in though, because your mind makes it real. And once you have like, in order for something to become reality, in my personal opinion, you have to have a group of people that's in agreement. When you have a group of people that's in agreement, then you'll have some. Then you can bring something into reality.
That's religion. I mean, that's literally how religion probably fucking started. But
I have
when you have an experience that's so surreal that you can't even explain it.
Well, see, like in the very basics of you, like, let me ask you, like, if you really had to like explain to like a child what religion was, how would you explain it to a child? How would you explain to a child what religion is?
I wouldn't say anything about it. I kind of leave it to the own perception. Like religion, I feel like it's always been made up, and I to a child, it's different. Like the experience that you have. Like you have to have the near death. Like it's literally like the near death experience. So you have that. Everybody always wonders, like, what happens when you die? Let's think of that. Like, what happens? What
right.
goes on? So, I mean, does that not answer most of what religion is?
No, actually, I don't think it.
Heaven, hell, you know.
I don't think it does.
I think it does.
I don't think it does, because like.
So, like, what do you think happens when you die?
Nothing.
I disagree. For me, I think it.
So okay. Here's two things. Okay, this is my personal belief. My personal belief is that when we die, our consciousness gets released from this specific moment. Okay, but I believe that any and everything is connected. Okay, we're all connected in one giant loop. So it doesn't matter where the past ends or where it begins at. So that's the reason why you have like moments of deja vu. I believe that's the reason why you have like moments of clarity, because like your brain is able to conceptualize things as it's happening. So like right now.
Like, do you think you have a spirit?
No, I don't think we have a spirit. No, I don't. I don't think we have a spirit.
Like, you don't think that like we're in a physical shell, and you don't think that there's something internally in you that is more than the physical body that you have?
No, I don't. I think what I think and what I believe right now though is that this physical thing that you're saying though, that you're seeing, is just a very intense. It's a very intense realization of what's happening. Okay, so this is a moment that like resonates between like me and you. Okay, it's so just like in VR and virtual reality or anything like that. If you feel it so strongly that you believe that it's happening right there, right at that moment. And when people actually start to understand and they're able to realize what's happening, then and only then will more and more information and more knowledge come to them. Like right now, like right now, they say that we're in the information age, right? Information age. You agree with that?
False. I mean, no.
You don't think so?
I think no. We're in the information age, but I think we're in the false information age. You could hear anything about any subject, and it could be wrong. We're in an information age where anybody can figure anything out, but anybody can also say anything about the same subject, and people could believe it. Like, it's not information, it's just
They're capturing the
opinions. And
Okay.
it's that, I mean, that literally is my opinion on it. We're not in an information age. We're just at a point where everybody has their own expression. Everybody believes what they think is right. Everybody can express that, and you know what people choose to believe is kind of on them. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. It just everybody has the ability to research what they want to, and
Right.
no one knows what's right when it comes down to the bigger things. Like, I don't know, man. DMT,
I don't,
do it.
I
Do
hear
it.
you, I hear you saying that DMT though, but I don't even think that's the answer either. You know,
I do.
because I mean, like, as far as that's concerned, though, I mean, the only thing to me that's really going to do is that's just going to allow some people another outlet. It's going to allow a couple of people to be creative. But you know, like, religion is one of the things though that I like talking to people about. You know, I like to hear people's
Enemies
opinions
halfway
about
there.
that.
Step it up.
Because, you know, like, religion in itself, though, is a form of manipulation and control, and that's what I believe. The reason why I say that it's the information age, though, and everything else, is because everybody has been,
HQ disabled. Get ready to.
for the past several years,
Next HQ up in 10.
we've
Get ready.
been pumping ourselves up and saying that, hey, you know what? We're smart. We know this, we know that, we can do this, we can do all these other different things. Which, to me, it kind of a yes and kind of a no too at the same time. Because yeah, we're able to, like, you know, communicate with each other. We're able to do all of this stuff with video games and the internet and things like that. But that in itself, though, it doesn't really make us smart. Where did these ideas and everything come from? And that's where, for me,
HQ is green. Get a
our
move on. They're
consciousness,
capturing the HQ.
we already
Go.
know. We already know what's happening. We already know what's going to happen. But for us at this one particular moment,
Enemy UAV
we
overhead.
resonate with it. So we are so intensely in here that this is the only thing that we can see. And like you said, though, with DMT, you know,
We've lost the HQ.
your mind may
Enemy
expand,
UAV overhead.
and you may conceptualize certain things though that's happening at the moment, or you may be allowing yourself to open your consciousness enough up to where you can grasp other concepts.
Need medical.
So when those things actually happen, where you're able to grasp other concepts, that's where, like, that's where your real consciousness lies in. Your ability to absorb and assimilate information. So the only information that we are
Remember me, you wanker.
assimilating right now, though, is just the information that we have amongst each other. So it's not so much as like everybody's able to tap into
Location secured.
that circle of consciousness that everybody
Almost done here,
technically
ready
is
up.
connected to. And I just feel like DMT itself, though, allows people to tap into that, you know.
Yeah.
New HQ is
But
standing.
no one really has like a really great grasp of everything. It's only a person's opinion about everything, though. And like I said, until we're able to fully understand anything,
Saved your ass.
it's always just going to be like speculation.
Agreed.
Enemy at the
Give me
center.
1 second.
HQ is green. Get a move on. They're capturing the HQ. Go.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Less than a minute. We're losing our window.
Contact here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
drunk for this.
Time's up. Move your asses. HQ contested. HQ is down. Next HQ up in 10. Get ready. Enemy personal radar in the air. New HQ established.
Enemy at the scaffold. Enemy at the office.
HQ active. Move to secure. They're capturing the HQ. Go! Enemy sentry gun active. That's it. We've lost the objective. I expect better.